Hear the tale of Cyrus. You make your way to Stoneguard after learning that the original copy of the tome you seek might be there, but you can't help but feel that someone's been watching you.
No, this little shit.
Continue the tale? Of course. Alright, Cyrus, what you got? Okay. The story so far. In Quarrycrest, Cyrus used his powers of deduction to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's sickening laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Though the history of the dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by while his peers used knowledge for evil. And so Cyrus came to Stoneguard, where the tome was bound. Would he find answers here, or only more dreadful questions? Stoneguard at last. Cyrus, none of your ellipses bullshit. A sprawling city if I ever saw one. Talk about searching for a needle in a haystack.
Now then.
First, I should review where we stand. More ellipses from fucking Cyrus.
He's thinking very hard.
Like as not, the translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell was produced by a bookmaker in this town. But where to begin my search?
Ask for a bookstore.
Literally. Logically speaking...
It's not that hard, Cyrus. Come on, put that big brain of yours to work.
Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source. Thank you. Which means head straight for... the bookshop! The bindery, of course. Where else?
The bindery.
Go to sleep, best girl. More ellipses from this motherfucker. What are we hmming at?
Very well.
Let the investigation begin. Of course someone's following him. No fucking duh. We've all been followed in this one fucking game alone. Trial banter! Holy shit.
Take care.
Take care, scholar. You know, I feel it now too. The unmistakable sense of being watched. For my part, the feeling was faint at first, and came and went, but it grows stronger with each step we take. Undoubtedly, your instincts are sharper than mine. How did you acquire them, I wonder? I cannot say. It is something I learned on the battlefield. By what means, I do not rightly know. Oh, I was hoping there was some easy trick to it. It is easy enough, if you are willing to fight as many battles as I have. I think easy here means something different to you and me. Fair enough. Even a scholar such as yourself cannot know everything there is to know of this world. Ulbrich throwing some shade.
Ooh, tell him, Ulbrich, tell him.
Oh my god, it's like, you may have brains, but you ain't got wisdom. I'm just gonna scrutinize this guy. That seems like a fun plan. Testimony. I sold the book of my making to Dominic, the translator. His home lies on the east side of town. The book's whereabouts. Most intriguing. Well now, it would seem I owe this Dominic fellow a visit. I should be able to... Dominic. I should be able to find him in the workshop just east of here. Next thing you know, Dominic becomes a love interest because apparently everyone's getting a love interest in the leather chapter.
God, no.
Oh my god.
Oh, Dominic.
Oh, Dominic.
I knew my husband had something fishy going on.
Ooh, we found his house.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, is this the residence of...
My apologies.
I don't know who you are, but I'm not in the mood for company. Jesus. Fucking rude.
A moment of your time.
If you could spare a moment, kind sir, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Begone with you.
I said I wish to see no one. Leave me at once.
Listen, you will not speak to my husband this way. I want to talk to your manager.
I want to talk to the person who hired you and get you fired. All right, let me close this door because I feel like I'm about to start screaming. Ah. Hold on. All right, there we go. If it gets too hot, I'll open the door again. He seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find another way. Pray forgive the intrusion. A good day to you, sir. It might be behoove of me to find out a bit more of our friend Dominic. Am I gonna scrutinize every motherfucker in this town? That's right, we're scrutinizing every motherfucker in this town. Let's go. That Dominic went and shut himself off of the world after his only daughter succumbed to sickness 15 years ago.
Dominic had a translation commission. He thought he would earn him a fortune. Still rues the day he said yes to it, poor lad.
Thank you, I appreciate you. Appreciate
You're
you doing that for
welcome.
me. Alright. Alright. Dominic's remorse. Sold some medicine to Dominic about 15 years ago, I think. Was spot of a bother, as I recall, financially speaking, so I gave him a discount. So
Very well.
he left the coin to pay the medicine. And that should do it. I dare say Dominic will be more talkative this time. What are you gonna... What do you mean? What do you mean by that, bro? What do you plan to do?
My father said no to talk.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon, Master Dominic. I am Cyrus, the scholar who called upon you earlier.
Oh,
You again. I already told you I do not want to see you. Lost his daughter to sickness. What task did Dominic take on to pay his debts? Translating a book.
But of course.
Yes, if my reasoning is correct, this is undoubtedly why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. I do not mean to open wounds. I do not mean to open old wounds, friend. But I have heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness some 15 years ago.
I do not wish to hurt you, but I'm gonna bring up this really painful moment in your life.
Pretty
And
much.
you don't even fucking know me.
Mm-hmm.
Rude.
Thusly.
Since then, you have secluded yourself and cut off all contact with the outside world. In order to procure the elixirs that might save your daughter, you needed coin, quickly, and in large quantities. And so you accepted an unusual task.
Yes.
To wit, producing a translation of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Who told you this?
Now then.
The book you translated is now in my possession. Clearly, you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. You took care to omit the most horrific passages, doubtless because you reorganized the danger they posed. As an academic, I will not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purpose of evil. So I ask you, who commissioned this translation from you? Come inside.
Many thanks.
Thank you, friend. God, Cyrus, you laid on so fucking thick. What the fuck? I mean, it gets the job done, but fucking still.
That's why I love
listen.
But where should I even begin?
the beginning.
Yeah.
In truth,
15 years ago, a man came here to me with a request he said was of dire import. More fucking ellipses, I swear to fucking God. Strangely, I cannot recall his name. He was a scholar, and from his words, one could tell his mind was as sharp as a blade. But what I remember more than anything were his eyes, which burned blood red with a zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession. More fucking ellipses, I swear to God, what's with the ellipses? Red
He's thinking.
eyes. Could it be? No, perish the thought.
After that,
They say in recent years he accepted a prestigious position at the Royal Academy in Atlasam. I fucking called it! I called it! The head guy at the Royal Academy is a piece of
Oh, the one
shit.
who was like, "Oh, you must go because of this clearly false fucking accusation." That guy.
Yep.
Go back and kick his ass, honey.
We gonna go back and we gonna kick his ass. Yep, that confirms it.
It couldn't be.
Good gods. Headmaster Yevon.
yes.
Yes. It's all coming back to me now. Yevon was his name.
Ugh.
In truth,
He came to me, a mighty and venerable tome in hand. That tome was from the far reaches of hell. I did not have to think twice.
Is that so?
Knowing full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge within.
yes.
Yes, I was not blind to the risk. And yet, what choice did I have? The medicines my daughter required cost a veritable fortune. And I am but a humble scholar. So, you followed Yevon's instructions to the letter?
Yes.
Yes, I translated that dreadful tome. All the while fearing for my life what horrors might come to pass if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. In the end, even the rarest of elixirs could not save my poor girl. Looking back, I believe this was divine punishment for my sins. Headmaster Yevon, whatever was the man thinking?
Clearly he's psycho, but okay.
You say the book is in your possession. I beg of you, promise me.
Leave it to me.
I will see that it is never again used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. The pain and guilt you bear is surely beyond my understanding. But I hope this will bring you even a small measure of solace. Rest your heart easy, friend, as best you can.
You have my thanks.
Cyrus, was it? You have my thanks.
Come now.
Well, are you going to keep hiding in the shadows, or shall we end this charade? Ah, so you were wise to my presence.
Just so.
I knew I was being followed, yes. Yep, it's this bitch. Fancy meeting you outside the academy. You're the headmaster's assistant, Miss...
Call me Lucia.
Lucia.
Greetings.
A pleasure. And why have you followed me here, Miss Lucia?
I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I meant no offense. I overheard that you were investigating the whereabouts of a certain tome. The tome by the name of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Is this correct? And if it is?
In truth,
What I am about to say, I ask that you keep in utmost confidence. I have reason to believe Headmaster Yevon is plotting something unsavory involving the selfsame tome.
Why, I'll be...
So the thief who stole the book from the archives was
yes.
the headmaster himself. Of this I am all but certain. Then why the fuck were you following me instead of coming up to me and asking me to help?
Right? Like, oh, why are they so difficult? Like, oh, I cannot tell you the secret about your father's death because it might ruin you and you might go do something stupid. And it's like, bitch, I'm already here. You might as well.
It's like,
And it's like,
motherfucker!
I'm not gonna tell you what the fuck I've discovered that could ruin everything because I'm gonna stalk you for 3 fucking cities. It's like, what the fuck?
It's like, really? No, 3+ cities. Note that they had to do the other cities as well.
Oh my god.
We had to go to all of those other cities. It's just like...
Oh my fucking god. Is it that hard to go up to someone and go, hey, I learned some dire information that could help you on your journey? No, it's that fucking difficult.
And here's the thing. This now puts me in a weird predicament on how to think about her. Because right now she's an enigma to me. Because she could be evil. Very much she could be evil.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, maybe she's just a stupid bitch. She could probably be another stupid bitch. So, I don't know.
I mean, hell, she could be straight up lying. She could be the fucker who stole the tome and trying to fucking pin it on Sir Dumbass in the fucking academy.
Literally. The headmaster's assistant I may be. But first and foremost, I am a scholar in my own right. I will not stand... I know, right? I will not stand to see my profession's good name sullied by one who would use knowledge in the name of evil. This is why... Yeah, you're a fucking liar, and I can fucking...
Indeed.
You came here seeking my aid. You followed me and didn't stop me once. But you came seeking my aid.
Correct.
Yes. My intuition as an academic tells me you are a man to be trusted. Or maybe it's the fact that I followed you for multiple cities and watched you completely decimate everyone.
Michaela.
Mm-hmm.
You know how chapter 3 has been introducing love interests left and fucking right?
Yeah?
I will burn this bitch.
No, I don't think that she's a love interest. I think this
Okay,
is
thank
purely...
God.
I think this is purely academic. Purely.
Okay. I think everything in Cyrus's run is purely academic at this point.
I think his love interest thing happened in chapter 2.
It did?
Yeah, because they made a joke that he couldn't read women. And that was, like, legitimately half the first chapter. It was just the fact that he couldn't read women. That's why he got himself into that situation.
Oh my god.
So I think we're good on the love interest for Cyrus. This is purely academic.
He just wants to bang a book. Fuck that good old knowledge.
As you may... As you may be aware, Headmaster Yevon hails from Stoneguard himself.
Yes.
Yes, I was planning to investigate that very matter after I was done here. The house in which he was born still stands. It is on Switch, not PS4.
It's on Switch? Okay.
Yet there are ominous rumors about the place. I have ascertained its location, but I am hesitant to investigate further on my own. And so I ask, Professor Albright, pray lend me your aid. You go in there and make sure that you die, so that way my job is done. And I can make sure that Professor Yevon does his evil duties of evil.
Evil duties of evil.
I see.
Seems legit.
Before I promise anything, I would see the house with my own eyes.
Correct.
I understand completely. You will find it on the north side of town. Nope, this is a physical title as well. I have the physical copy.
Shall we begin?
Very well. Let us pay it a visit straight away. As for whether or not I can cooperate, I will give you my answer there. Is this acceptable?
Thank you.
But of course. Thank you, Professor. I will go on ahead and meet you there. Yeah, I don't know how to place her. I want to place her somewhere. I just don't... Travel mentor!
Pardon me.
Can I ask you a question, Professor? By all means. What kind of things did you teach back at the palace? Interested in a spot of learning, are we? Then pull up a log and I'll give you a lesson.
No.
Huh? History. Let's begin there. Specifically
Jesus.
with the founding of the mighty kingdom of Hornburg. Wait, I never said...
One eternity later.
And there
Cyrus,
followed,
shut the
and
fuck
also,
up. Oh
in
my
short... Oh... He's been talking for an hour now.
Oh my god! Cyrus, shut the fuck up.
I'm not sure whether to be annoyed or impressed.
But the king, Edbot, if you recall, had his own worries. You see...
Professor, can I say something?
What is it, Trissa?
We really need to get back on the road. It's been an hour.
It's been an hour.
Confirm hour.
This is why I could fall asleep in any situation. If he started one of those rambles, I'd be dead asleep.
Legit.
Just knock the fuck out. Just dead.
Oh no, I'd be the same way. Like, fuck that noise.
Everyone's going night night. We ain't listening to shit.
I'm all out of time cards.
Reclaiming my time.
This is where Headmaster Yevon was born and raised. According to the... I know, right? According to the neighbors, it has lain abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in?
Jesus.
What the? She literally fucking pushed me in.
Oh, this
This
bitch.
Oh. That's a hole. We are on a hole in the ground.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Where? What is this
God,
place?
she did that shit quick as hell, too.
I know, right? Also voice acting, so fuck. Alright, but yeah, this bitch is evil. Yeah. It was on the cusp of whether or not she's a stupid bitch or she's evil, and it's obvious where she fell. So, voice acting, here we go.
Ah, Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
Hi, Evan. How's it going, buddy? You know, by the time I get up there, I know you're gonna be out of town, but you better fucking run quick, because I have a blizzard spell that I can easily make it to a pair of stairs. you think you're fucking funny.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again, Headmaster Yevon.
Yvonne? Not Yevon, Yvonne? No, I don't give a fuck. It's Yevon. I don't give a fuck. His name is Master Yevon.
It's like the male version because it doesn't have the NE at the end.
It's like, but it's like we're not naming him Yvonne. No, he's not Yvonne. He's Yevon. You know, if you guys watch Cry in the Corpse Party, instead of Seiko, because her name is Seiko, he says Psycho, not Seiko, not Seiko, Psycho. It just sounds better. For this, it's not Yvonne, it's Yevon. It just sounds better.
Yevon.
Yevon. It just sounds better.
When I heard you were looking into from the far reaches of hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
What a shame, my dear boy. A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. So, what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
Hold the fuck up. You stuck me in what I assume to be, being that Cyrus was able to survive this fall, I'm going to assume around a 15-20 foot drop. You dropped me into a 20-foot hole, maximum 20-foot hole, and you say, "Oh, apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your trespass." Bitch? Fucking bitch. You do realize that if I fell the wrong way, my ass would be dead. You did this for the sole purpose to kill me. And you think that this little, deal of yours is going to change my mind? Bitch, please.
I just want to say, that hole is in the middle of a big-ass room. How did she shove him with enough force through the front door to tumble and fall in a hole in the middle of a big-ass room?
RPG knowledge.
Like, did he just go rolling? Did he do that anime fucking barrel roll when they get punched to shit?
Yeah, literally, it was like a clock roll, 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 fall. And that's probably how
Imagine doing that to a team of 8.
I know, right? Like, I know, right? What's even funnier is I can actually imagine Cyrus rolling down, and that's how he survived. Is the fact that he barrel rolled into it.
He just trips over his own rope and just fucking just keeps going. It's like, oh, Cyrus, oh god.
Okay, continuing on. You were saying, Yevon? Sorry, we had to sidetrack, Yevon. It's all good.
How kind of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most unfortunate. As you know, this is my house, and I don't get many callers these days. A smart man like you knows what this means, yes?
It's called I cast Blizzard multiple times, make a stairway up, and kick your ass on the time I'm out.
Right? It's not that hard.
You make it sound like I'm going to stay here forever. I literally can cast I can cast wind and yoink myself up.
There are 8 people in that whole stack.
Literally, worst comes to worst.
Can chuck Tressa out the fucking hole.
You think you won? You didn't. Continuing on.
When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me nearly well enough.
That fucking chuckle kills my heart. Oh my god.
What
My
have we
husband.
here?
Climbing my way out doesn't seem to be an option, yet it is an option! We just described 3 perfectly logical ways to get out!
Michaela answering the big questions.
Continuing on.
Now then,
Now, how to get myself out of this I'm about to have you to
It's like Cyrus, I think he was talking to himself while we were discussing this in the background, so when like we're all like, Cyrus, we know how to get out, he's like, however do I do this? It's like, you fucking...
Okay, you cast Blizzard? Oh. Find a way out. There's obviously a way out. Bone. Why do I have a bone? Well, now, how should I let's see. Investigate further. Wait. Wait, let's see here. Wait.
Maybe wait and see.
I think here, this is the spot. Wait and see. Wait, what? Okay. Hello?
Professor?
Professor Albright. Okay.
If that's why I think it
Hold
is.
on. Wait. If it is a certain bitch with white hair who was our ex-student, I'm going to throw shit. I am going to throw things. I swear to God. If it is a certain bitch with white hair, I will legitimately throw things.
Don't throw anything, Michaela. At least not anything expensive.
I'm going to click the A button now. And we're going to find out who this is. That voice. Could it be?
Are you okay?
Hold on, Professor. I'll lower a rope. There you go. Climb on up. I'm about about to throw things. Where's the nearest thing that I can throw? Motherfucker! Be right back.
It's that bitch that lied on us. Ain't that bitch? Oh,
Hey, Boris,
she thought.
Boris?
Nah,
Boris,
boo,
I
nah.
really need you right now. I know you suffered through a lot. I've thrown you once before, and I know you didn't enjoy it. So I'm gonna put you back because you don't deserve to be thrown again. Let's see what else we can throw here.
You good?
Bonnie, you come here. Bonnie, come here. Bonnie, you scare the living shit out of me sometimes. Bonnie, I just.
Jesus Christ. I don't think she's okay, guys. Are you good? You got it all in your system?
Yes.
Okay. 0 out of 10, no yeet.
This bitch can go off and die. We're gonna continue on. Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're safe. Therese. Did you come all the way from Atlasdam? But why?
Actually,
I knew you were in danger. And so I came to warn you.
That's quite enough, young lady.
Oh!
Nani?
No, fucking kill her. It's all good. But continue. I'm sorry. I have to actually be sympathetic.
Hold on.
Therese!
Wait, it happened again. He got fucking like
wind spell.
Sucker punch.
Wind spell. It was a wind spell.
Okay. So maybe that's how he got tossed in the hole in the fucking beginning.
Literally.
I knew Cyrus would come, but you have pluck for a girl your age.
You think you can get away with this?
Yevon, let her go at once.
Stab her neck.
It is clearly a hostage negotiation never factored into your scholarly pursuits. Mark my words, Cyrus. Stop meddling in my research, or the girl's life is forfeit.
And magical teleportation? Goodbye?
Wait!
Oh boy. Alright, we're here at Yevon's dickhead of a place. Let's go kick his ass. What the fuck are you doing to this bitch? Okay, I may hate this bitch, but what the fuck are you doing?
She does not consent.
I don't think she consented to this.
Professor.
Neither did I to see it.
Exactly.
You just couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You disappoint me, Cyrus. I took you for a more logical man.
There's nothing logical about leaving you to do evil in the world. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Headmaster Yvonne, what do you intend to do with her?
The girl went poking around in my secrets. I fear she can't be allowed to live. And so I'll finish off teacher and student in one fell swoop.
You'll not lay a hand on my pupil. I'll see to that.
You seem terribly agitated, Cyrus. It's not good for the humors.
It's one of those blood crystals.
Oh, fuck!
Taste the power I summoned from the far reaches of hell!
So he suddenly got swole real quick.
Oh. He took that red blue.
I cannot fail.
Oh boy, this is gonna get interesting real quick. Alright, let's fight this bitch. Alright, how do I deal with this? The only way I know how.
Kick his ass?
No, yes.
Have a taste of this.
No. Yes.
I mean, yes.
I'm ready.
That sounds like a very, very nice plan. But first I gotta take care of his fucking students first. So, that being said...
Nighthode, bring your shade.
Let's do this! Try this on for size.
Okay.
An interesting dilemma.
The battle is truly joined.
Theory. I mean, like, I got a critical hit, but not any of their weaknesses. Great. Let's, heal everyone.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
It's my turn now.
How do I want to deal with this?
Try this on for size.
Let the night consume all.
Alright. One student dead. Why didn't I get the other student? I will never fucking know.
Ah!
I am ready. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Sorry.
Wow! Holy shit! Oh, his weakness is knives. Good, 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 good shit. Then let's attack him with a knife! Let's attack him with a knife!
That's like
That
that.
worked.
The battle is truly joined.
He's weak to knives. Let's attack him with a
Rise
knife!
again and again.
I'm also weak to knives.
The battle is truly joined.
No, I was with the chuckle.
I think a lot of us are weak to knives. I'm assuming as such.
Use this.
I am ready.
You know what else is weak to knives? Vital organs.
Yeah!
Oh, sacred light.
Just a little bit.
This is what the flesh wounds.
Just a little bit.
Here I go.
Alright, let's hired help. Let's see what we got here. Powerful sword attack, light damage. Fuck it. Cleric, get your ass in here.
My money's worth.
That works.
An interesting dilemma.
You know what? I'm saving to analyze the fuck out of this guy.
So much to learn.
Staffs? Really? You're weak against knives and staffs? Oh, he's got another weakness.
Let's do this.
Interesting.
Ugh.
Okay.
I am ready.
Ah!
I'll take that.
So much to learn.
Fire, okay. I was like,
Have at you.
You're just becoming more weak and weak to like the things that are like humans are weak to.
Basic shit.
Exactly, basic shit.
A touch of venom.
It's my turn now.
You know what, Tressa? Just stop using magic.
Have at you.
Stop.
My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee.
He was a
I'm
human
ready.
before it turned into that extremely fair. Which is better, blade or a gun? Say you have no experience in either or experience with both. If you have no expertise, a blade. Expertise, a gun. No, still a blade.
Sniper.
Sniper rifle, yes, but like, if it
Don't
was,
get close.
but if it was like a knife fight, oh, if it was like a knife fight, then like a knife or a gunfight, I would still say blade.
Let yourself be healed.
Running.
Mm,
And my focus is unparalleled. Alafin, Lord of Learning.
Again.
what is the logical course of action? A great inferno to scorch the land!
I am ready.
Ah! What to do?
Victory shall be mine.
What the fuck is happening?
Have a taste of this.
Decided to chose
I'm
blade,
ready.
they chose gun. There. They chose You're doing great, sweetie! Literally. You're doing great,
The
sweetie!
battle is truly joined. Use this.
Oh,
Let's
sorry, we used
do
the wrong one.
this.
Physical defense.
For you.
There we go.
And now the true lesson begins! A great inferno to scorch the land!
It is difficult to close his mouth, the bugs will fly right into. I know, right?
Now then.
You figure. You figure. I just want to kick this guy's ass. That's all I want. I want to kick this guy's ass.
Geek.
I might as well poison his ass.
A touch of venom.
Keep his venomed ass.
Here I go.
Alright. Go steal from him, honey.
Thank you.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I'm ready.
32,000 punch. You're doing great, sweetie. Wait, it's up there. What the fuck?
Oh, sacred light.
Cannot
A great inferno to scorch the land!
Gunblade, pass it on. Fair enough. Yay, more shields. Fantastic.
An interesting dilemma.
Okay.
I'm.
What to do?
We should be able to get him, right?
The battle is truly joined.
What the fuck? Poisonberry inflicts poison on a single ally inflicts poison on a single ally for 5 turns. Decreases physical on a single ally. Damages all foes and allies. What is with this bullshit items right here?
the fuck?
Nani the fuck up on here. Yes, because I totally want items
Have
that'll
a
hurt my
taste
allies.
of this.
1000%. Absolutely.
Really?
Now then.
Fuck yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah, let's hurt my friends. Why not?
That's
What?
what we're about.
Exactly. That's what it's all
Have a
about.
taste
Left arm.
of this.
I am ready.
Self-imposed challenge, maybe? Maybe.
An interesting dilemma.
Let's add on to the violence, shall we?
Ugh.
It's my turn now.
Alright, let's,
For you.
Alright. And we're gonna beef up Ulbrich
I'm
for a
ready.
final attack, and hopefully this works.
The lion dance.
Now then.
Alright.
My blade is unbending.
Yevon, if this doesn't kill you, I'll kill you later, but if this does kill you, goodbye.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
I'll kill you later.
Goodbye!
The thrill
Got
of
him!
the fight.
Oh, that's a cock tease for Ulbrich. Look at that shit. Cyrus and Tressa leveled up, but that's a cock tease for Ulbrich. That's fucking unfair. That's unfair. Yikes. Fucking yikes. Alright, cutscene, let's go.
Ah!
preposterous. I am all powerful. I am eternal. Immortal.
What in the...
Immortal. Lies. They were all lies. Lies? Who lied to you? It cannot end like this. It must not.
Oh.
It's time to die.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Tressa? Come on down. You okay, sweetie? I know I said some mean shit to you before, but you alright? Professor?
You have my gratitude.
Therese, you saved my life.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Professor. Professor, I'm so glad you're... And she's out.
What have I done? A teacher endangering the life of his pupil. But I can reflect on my failings another time. For now, I must get you to safety.
You okay?
Awake, are you?
Fuck, voice acting. Okay, here we go. Boy, I swear to God, if this turns to a love, I'm gonna fucking murder you. Gavin will murder you first, and then I will. Alright, here we go.
I won't murder him. I'll give him a disappointed look.
Alright. Here we go.
Yes, Professor.
Therese, I must know what you saw and heard. You'll tell me, yes?
Yes, Professor. One day I heard the headmaster talking to someone in his office. I couldn't make out the other voice, but they were talking about you. They were saying they would see you dead. And so I...
You came all the way here to warn me.
Yes, Professor.
I see. Well, Therese, as your teacher, I must scold you for your most reckless and careless actions.
I understand, Professor.
But one thing is also clear. Were it not for your actions, I would have died in that dark pit.
Or you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I already said my piece about how you can get out of that hole, but whatever.
And so, as a man, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you, Therese, from the bottom of my heart. But you must promise me one thing.
What is it, Professor?
In the future, pray consult someone you can trust before embarking on such a dangerous course of action.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I did learn from the best.
I suppose you did, didn't you?
Professor,
I must continue my journey, but I will send letters. Yes, I'll include assignments to keep your mind sharp.
He's still oblivious as fuck.
Good. That's my boy.
Oh, you know what? This is good. I'll appreciate this.
He's so smart, he's stupid.
I look forward to that, Professor.
But I think we've talked enough for the day. You should rest.
Wait, Professor! The headmaster. He said one more thing.
What's this now?
And the music stops, so it must be something very importante.
He said that once you were out of the way, there was a place he would go.
Intriguing. And where might that be, pray tell?
Therese, open your mouth.
I appreciate your concern, but I will go there. I must. In a way, we are not so different, the headmaster and I.
Professor.
That unquenchable thirst for knowledge, bordering almost on obsession.
Cyrus, you're not going to turn into a villain all of a sudden, are you?
And yet, our philosophies regarding the ultimate purpose of knowledge could not be more different. The headmaster used his position and prestige to hoard knowledge for his own foul ends. As an academic, I cannot forgive this. Knowledge is for one and all. We inherit the knowledge of our ancestors and pass it on to those who follow us. Only then is its true value realized.
And there's Cyrus's scholar music.
Headmaster Yevon believed true knowledge should begin and end with him. He was wrong. Always remember this, Therese. Knowledge is a bounty to be shared by all.
I'm mega happy at this ending.
A bounty?
The more of us that possess true knowledge, the richer we all become. Those who seek knowledge must never forget this. That is what I believe. And those who would use their knowledge for nefarious ends must be stopped.
So, it would be wrong of me to keep this to myself.
Oh fuck, Therese is gonna confess. Oh fuck.
I'm gonna take a shot every
The
time he
headmaster
says
said
knowledge.
he was headed to the town of
I'm
Dusbarrow.
also gonna punch her in the throat.
Oh, she didn't. She said it was
Okay.
Dusbarrow. Okay.
Alright.
I thought she was gonna confess. I'm just like, oh fucking hell. All right, here we go. Okay, cool.
I see. Thank you, Therese. Do not worry. Your teacher will not make the same mistake twice. When I act, I will exercise due caution.
I can believe you this time?
Please do, my dear girl.
If you say so, then I shall see you when you return.
As a student. As a student. As a student.
Growling in the background. Like, she's trying to have a heart-to-heart moment with him. I'm in the corner with Therion, just glaring.
You have my
Keep your
word.
place.
I will arrange for someone to look after you until your strength returns.
And travel banter with Primrose. Therese seems like a good girl. She's got spirit and pluck, and would follow you to the end of the world and back, it seems. I remember times when I've been as filled with passion as she. But then I don't have to tell you what's what. Right, Professor? I'm afraid I'm not sure what you are alluding. I'm just saying, she's come all this way for your sake. Oh, indeed, she is a most dedicated and conscientious student.
I fucking love him.
That she would make such a journey out of worry for her professor's health is a credit to her. I think you're missing the point.
He's a fucking idiot. I got
Nothing, nothing thrills a scholar's heart quite like a student so utterly dedicated to her studies.
Never change, Cyrus. Never change.
Is something the matter, Primrose? No, I just think I had the wrong end of the stick.
Ha!
I just...
Well, go fetch then.
Literally. And we're not done here. I don't think we're done here. I think I have to go somewhere. Yep, I have to go here. There we go. Somebody stop. No, let him live in ignorance.
Nope. Not Tom.
Dusbarrow.
Voice acting?
Whatever did the headmaster seek there? Judging from his transformation to that dreadful beast, the power he obtained was an unholy one indeed. Is it possible that the tome holds not only the secrets to death, but new forms of life? And yet, I find it hard to believe that transforming himself into a demon was the headmaster's ultimate goal. After all, did he not say he was betrayed? And the original copy of the tome is still nowhere to be found. So many questions remain. But now I know where I can find the answers. On to Dusbarrow, and whatever dark secrets await me there.
And so Cyrus left Stoneguard behind, having witnessed with his own eyes the nightmarish powers contained within the pages of that baleful tome. But what do Yevon and his cohorts truly seek? Whether he was ready to face them or not, Cyrus would find his answers in Dusbarrow. Alrighty. So, we finished all chapter 3s, guys. Like, now everything legitimately is all chapter 4.